Some rivalries are legendary. Batman vs. Joker, Goku vs. Vegeta. But in SML, the battles go beyond absurd. Nerdy showdowns or cool kid power struggles. These feuds are as ridiculous as they are unforgettable. And trust me, the chaos only gets wilder from here. Mario vs. Sonic. Mario, the iconic plumber who built Nintendo's empire. A champion, a hero, and an unstoppable force. Or so he thought, because in this story, he fell harder than Humpty Dumpty. It all began with a problem. Goodman wanted his house payment, but Mario didn't have it. A familiar disaster. But then, a glimmer of hope. A $10,000 race. A way out. Enter Sonic, the blue blur. Mario, fueled by desperation, thought he had a chance. Spoiler alert, he didn't. Sonic left him in the dust, laughing at his pathetic attempt. That could have been the end, a humiliating loss, an ego bruised beyond repair. But Sonic wasn't done. He took things further, taunting Mario, invading his home, making sure he felt the defeat deep in his soul. This wasn't about a race anymore. This was a war. And here's where things get twisted. Sonic had everything: speed, fame, an entire franchise backing him. So why push Mario to the edge? Was there something deeper to this rivalry? You'd think Sonic would give up, but no, he batters Mario so much that no matter how he tries to fight back, Mario kept losing.
Where'd Sonic go?
I don't know, he's really fast!
Ow!
Oh, man!
He just stole your head!
Oh, Wildstorm!
Stop saying Wildstorm! Ow! He just hit me again!
Oh, dang!
Oh, stop hitting me, Sonic! Ow!
Oh, 3 feet!
Stop hitting me, Sonic!
3 feet!
Give up? We don't do that here. Mario trained, he schemed, he tried to outdo Sonic in anything and everything. But every time, another loss, defeat after defeat. However, Mario had something Sonic could never have: friends. Sorry, Sonic. Jeffy, Bowser Jr., and Chef Pee-Pee. A ragtag bunch, sure, but together, unstoppable. Mario and his friends fought back, proving that some victories aren't won by speed, but by the people who stand with you. But did this rivalry ever need to happen? Was Sonic really an enemy, or was he just lonely? Maybe in another timeline, Mario and Sonic could have been allies, but in SML, there's no room for peace. And if you thought this rivalry was ridiculous, just wait, because Harry vs. Cody takes things to an entirely new level. Harry vs. Cody. Cody, the genius, the nerd, the scientist. The guy who could calculate the square root of anything. Except why his friends never truly respected him. But when he left for a while, a new contender appeared. Harry, another know-it-all. But Harry wasn't just smart. He wanted to be the smartest. This rivalry didn't have to happen. Cody could have returned, taken his old spot, and life could have moved on. But no, the moment he walked into class, Harry was in his seat. And what should have been a simple, hey, that's mine, escalated into an all-out war.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you're in my seat.
No, this is my seat.
No, actually, this is my seat.
I don't see your name on it.
Well, actually, you do. See, it says Cody right there. That's me.
Oh, well, I'm not moving.
But you just clearly saw this was my seat. It has my name.
Cody, it's not your seat anymore. It's Harry's seat. You haven't been to school in months.
Yeah, dude.
But this is my seat.
Why don't you run along and stick your little toy up your bum?
What do you think I've been doing for the last few months?
Get out of here, weirdo!
Okay, Ken. Daddy has to do some business. Hey, bro, you want to fight? Because I'll fight.
All right, bring it.
Okay, well, hold me back, Ken. Hold me back. Hold me back. I'm going to hit him. Let go of me, Ken.
He's not holding you back, dude. He's a doll.
Yeah, he was. He's really strong. You're lucky my boyfriend's here to hold me back, or I'd break your jaw.
You wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to tell the teacher. Teacher, he's in my seat.
Because Bowser Jr. and Joseph, they didn't back Cody up. They acted like he was a stranger. And when Harry took over answering the teacher's questions, that was the breaking point. The moment of no return. But this wasn't just about intelligence. It wasn't even about school. This was about Ken, Cody's beloved doll, his one constant. And suddenly, Ken was with Harry. Why? Was Ken choosing the smarter man? Was Cody's own creation betraying him? This wasn't just a rivalry. It was survival. Cody had to prove himself. He had to defeat Harry. But how do you outsmart a genius? Simple. You take away their genius. Desperate, Cody did the unthinkable. He built a stupid ray, a weapon designed to strip Harry of the one thing he had over him.
Ooh, me, it's Cody, Cody wants to go first, me!
Who wants to go first?
Got me!
All right, Cody, I guess you could go first.
Yes!
All right, Cody, what did you invent?
I invented a stupid ray.
A stupid ray? Sounds pretty stupid.
Oh, it is. Anybody I shoot with this gun becomes stupid.
Well, how do we know if it works?
I think we should try it on a volunteer from the class. Ooh, Harry, I think I see your hand up.
I didn't have my hand up.
Thank you so much for volunteering, Harry. What a good sport.
Wow, Cody, what a cool invention. Now go back to your seat in the closet.
Thank you.
All right, Harry, you're up next. Come on.
Harry, you have to go up there.
What does that mean?
You have to take your invention up there. Go up there. Go up there. Go up there. Just take one of those and go up there.
Okay.
What did you invent, Harry? What is that?
Oh, let's all give Harry a big round of applause. Wow, that was just incredible.
And it worked. In front of the entire class, Harry, once a prodigy, became a bumbling fool. He even poured the cure for cancer on the floor. A discovery that could have changed the world. Gone forever. Cody had won. But at what cost? Jackie Chu declared Cody the true victor. Not because he was smarter, but because he outplayed Harry. And for Cody, that was enough. But was this rivalry necessary? Did Cody have to go that far? Or was it destiny? Two egos colliding, with no other outcome possible. Maybe Cody needed Harry to prove himself. Maybe Harry was meant to challenge Cody. But if you thought this was bad, PJ Crenshaw versus Roy takes pettiness to another level. Because this next battle, it wasn't about intelligence. It was all about who was cooler. PJ Crenshaw versus Roy. Roy get hard-headed all. Fame, money, and effortless charm. He wasn't just cool. He defined cool. But then came PJ Crenshaw. A new face, a fresh attitude, and the one thing Roy never saw coming. A replacement. PJ wasn't just taking over Roy's title. He was rewriting the rules of what it meant to be the coolest kid in school. At first, this rivalry didn't have to happen. Roy could have adapted, found a way to coexist with PJ, maybe even learned a thing or two about treating people with some decency. But no, the moment PJ arrived, Roy knew his time was up. And when PJ declared Roy uncool for stealing a simple pencil, that was the final straw.
PJ's pencil?
You criminal, you!
You scoundrel!
Well, why would you steal that pencil from me?
Well, because if I can't be cool, then you can't be cool.
Well, but you can't do that. PJ needs that pencil back. Look, I'll do anything to get that pencil back.
Alright, well then teach me how to be cooler than PJ Crenshaw.
Okay, first of all, you will never be cooler than PJ Crenshaw. And also, we're not cool. How are we gonna make you cool?
I don't know, just like think of something. I don't know, I just want to be cool again.
Wait, I got it, guys. What if Roy challenges PJ Crenshaw to a cool-off? Like a cool battle, and they see who's the coolest.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea.
Oh, who's that? Let me answer the door. Hello?
Hey.
What, PJ Crenshaw? What are you doing here?
I'm here for my pencil.
I don't really have your pencil.
But here's the twist. This wasn't just about status. It wasn't even just about a title. It was about power. At YU Dumb Elementary, being cool wasn't just a reputation boost. It was law. And when PJ dethroned Roy, it wasn't just an insult. It was exile. Roy, the once untouchable king, had no choice but to challenge PJ to the ultimate showdown. A cool-off.
And the winner gets to be the coolest.
Did you hear something again? It sounded really uncool.
That boy don't miss!
Well, Cody, tell PJ that Roy wants to cool off.
I'm not supposed to be talking to you, but okay. Mr. PJ, Roy wants to have a cool-off to see who's the coolest.
Okay, if he wants to be embarrassed. I'm not gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna be the one that's embarrassed when I prove that I'm the coolest. Alright, well how about this? Whoever loses the cool-off has to leave town and never show their face again. Alright, deal.
Hello and welcome to the first annual Cool Olympics. Now let's meet our contestants. Our first contestant is Roy Gethard.
Oh, stop booing. It's me, Roy. You know, my parents own a poodle grooming business.
And our other contestant is PJ Grinshaw, Para Jammies Grinshaw, Jammy Jams Grinshaw.
Alright, settle down.
Damn, he's cool. Our first event is to see who can drink the most Kool-Aid Jammers in 30 seconds.
Kool-Aid Jammers? I only ever drink Capri Sun. You're going down, PJ.
On your marks, get set, go!
Oh, I can't drink anymore. I did it!
The winner is PJ Grinshaw, Para Jenny's Grinshaw, Jenny Jams Grinshaw.
Haha, too cool for you. I'll beat you in the next game.
Our next event is to see who can get to the center of a Tootsie Pop faster.
You're going down, PJ. Check out my tongue. How am I supposed to compete with that giant tongue? Look at my tongue. Tiny tongue. How are the girls gonna stick around with you with that tiny tongue?
Ready, set, go!
Alright, I'm done. How? Because of this big tongue.
And the winner is Roy Gethard.
Looks like we're tied, PJ. And in this final round, you're going down. We'll see about that.
Well, we're tied going into the final round. For the final game, there will be a girl in the middle of the room. Both guys have to show off how cool they are to get the girl to make out with them. Whoever gets the girl wins.
Oh, this is easy. You're going down, PJ. Girls love me. Yeah, right. You saw me steal your girls at school. It'll be that easy. Oh, yeah? Well, this one time, this girl took me to the Super Bowl and I didn't have to pay for anything. Yeah, I've heard your little story. It's really cute. But a real man pays for his own Super Bowl ticket. Hey, you take that back!
Ready, set, go!
Hey, babe, I got 3 girls pregnant and I left him and I don't take care of the kids. Ooh. Hey, I have 3 iPhones. You can play on one of them if you want. Ooh. Hey, babe, one time I went to a Super Bowl and I didn't have to pay for anything. The girl literally flew me first class all the way to Miami. Ooh. Yeah, well, I got AirPods and a PS5. Ooh. My parents own a poodle shop, so if you ever want to pet a poodle, then you can come do that. Ooh. I got some green Play-Doh. You can eat it with me if you want. Ooh. Oh, but babe, the Super Bowl, see? Here's the ticket right here. I went. You can't keep milking that for the rest of your life, Roy. No!
Could Roy have won? Maybe. But here's the truth. The moment PJ stepped in, Roy had already lost. The students had chosen their new leader. The cool-off? Just a formality. And when PJ walked away victorious, Roy didn't just lose his title. He lost his place in SML forever. His fate sealed, Roy left town, never to return. But was this necessary? Did Roy deserve to be erased? Or was this all a calculated move, an excuse to write off a character whose time had run out? Maybe Roy wasn't a villain. Maybe he was just a product of his own arrogance. And speaking of rivals with too much power, there's another battle brewing. One between twin brothers, Brooklyn T. Guy versus Does Bad Things Guy. Now that was a war that ended too soon. Brooklyn T. Guy versus Does Bad Things Guy. Brooklyn T. Guy has always been everywhere. A cop, a doctor, and a firefighter. If there's a job to do, Brooklyn was already doing it. He wasn't the best, but he was there, and sometimes that's enough. But what if there's another Brooklyn? A a darker, twisted version hiding in plain sight. Enter Does Bad Things Guy, the identical twin who took everything Brooklyn stood for and turned it into a nightmare. This rivalry should have never existed. Brooklyn was off on vacation. His brother was just filling in. Simple, right? But no, because Does Bad Things Guy wasn't just borrowing uniforms. He was using them to kill.
See, I killed so many people, and I just take the uniforms and I wear them sometimes. See, this is what happens. Whenever you have a problem, you call me. And then I put on one of those uniforms, and I crawl out the window, and I go and I knock on your front door. And then I do whatever you need me to do. See, I didn't have a problem with you people living here. I liked you. That's why I gave you the house. We wouldn't have any problems if you just followed the one simple rule. Just don't open the door. You just had to not open the door, but you did. And now here we are.
The bodies started piling up, and before Mario and Rosalina could even process what was happening, they were next. Here's the first twist. Does Bad Things Guy had always been in the house the entire time. He wasn't just Brooklyn's brother. He was the shadow lurking behind every emergency call, every desperate plea for help. And the rule was simple. Don't open the door. But Jeffy, being Jeffy, did. But wait. Was this really just about Jeffy opening the door? Or was there something deeper? Had Does Bad Things Guy always planned to reveal himself? Maybe he was just tired of hiding. Maybe he wanted Brooklyn to return, just so he could prove that he wasn't some forgotten twin. He was better. And then, the final twist. Just as Does Bad Things Guy was about to carve out Rosalina's tongue, the real Brooklyn T guy appeared, gun in hand. In a single shot, it was over. His evil twin was dead. The horror was done. Or was it? Because let's be real, Brooklyn T Guy is always stretched thin. What if there's another brother? What if this Brooklyn isn't even the real one? And if you thought this sibling rivalry was bad, just wait until we talk about another set of brothers who are the perfect example of frenemies. Jonathan versus Brooklyn T Guy. Brooklyn T Guy had enough problems. An overbearing mother, too many jobs, and a never-ending streak of bad luck. But nothing in his chaotic life compared to the constant headache that was Jonathan, his younger brother. A basement-dwelling, anime-obsessed, socially clueless disaster. This rivalry could have been avoided. Maybe if Jonathan had moved out, gotten a real job, or, at the very least, stopped recording people in the bathrooms, things wouldn't have spiraled out of control. But Jonathan didn't just cross the line. He live-streamed himself doing it. Whether it was blackmailing Brooklyn over a donut, flirting with his wife Karen, or somehow ruining Thanksgiving, Jonathan always found a new and increasingly disturbing way to make Brooklyn's life a nightmare. But here's the first twist. As much as Brooklyn hated him, he needed Jonathan more than he'd ever admit. Whether it was fixing computers, covering his shifts, or accidentally getting him sued for $30 million, okay, maybe not the best example, Jonathan had moments, rare, painfully brief moments, of actually being useful. But was that dumb luck? Or was Jonathan playing the long game? Was this rivalry inevitable? Or did Brooklyn's constant insults push Jonathan further into chaos? Maybe Jonathan just wanted his brother's respect. Maybe he was just too weird to get it in the right way. And then, the biggest twist yet. In Brooklyn Guy's Switch, Brooklyn and Jonathan swap bodies. For the first time, Brooklyn sees Jonathan's life firsthand. The isolation, the rejection, and the sheer weirdness of it all. And when they switch back, Brooklyn snaps. All the frustration, all the years of endless torment, it all comes out in one brutal moment. Brooklyn doesn't just yell at Jonathan. He beats the living hell out of him.
It's not Jonathan, I'm Brooklyn Guy!
Jonathan, get out of this house!
Well, no, Karen, please, just listen to me. I know it sounds crazy, but I think me and Jonathan switched bodies. We were playing the game of life last night, and we got that card about switching lives, and I think we did!
Jonathan, if you don't get out of this house, I'm gonna be forced to call the cops!
Don't call the cops. Wait. Yes, call the cops. I need to talk to him.
Okay, I warned you, I'm gonna call the cops!
Hey there, somebody call a cop?
Boiny, your brother won't leave.
Who let my little wiener brother in here?
Jonathan, you know we switched bodies.
Oh, what's wrong? You're gonna go in the mirror and cry about how small your wiener is like you do every morning? Or maybe you're tired of peeing the bed every night?
Wait, Jonathan, you're just telling on yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Then why are you answering to Jonathan?
I'm not! Baby, you want me to get rid of this fool?
Yes, Daddy.
And since when did she call me daddy?
She calls me daddy. Cause I know how to please a woman.
Wait, so you and my wife?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's it, we're fighting.
You can't hit me, I'm a cop!
But was that the right move? Did Brooklyn finally put Jonathan in his place? Or did he just push him even further? Because let's be honest, Jonathan never learns. He only escalates. And if this rivalry isn't over yet, Brooklyn might not survive the next round. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which rivalry was the craziest.